All right, y'all. I think this is part 5. So, um, in the modern bubblegum church, uh, like I said, a lack of teaching about Satan. And I'm not saying that it needs to be all fire and brimstone and all of that, but what I am saying is if you don't have the fundamentals, if you don't know the ways that Satan can come into your life, that he can come into your life by being sexually promiscuous, he can come into your life by lying, okay? One of the 10 commandments, thou shalt not bear false witness. He can come into your life by listening to certain types of music. He can come into your life by watching pornography, all the different ways that Satan can come into your life. How are you going to fight him? And how are you going to avoid bringing spirits and things like that into your life? How can you if you don't know? How can you if these things are not being taught in the church? In the average church, these things are not discussed, they're not taught, uh because it makes people uncomfortable, it makes people examine themselves, it makes people have to think about the fact that no, you are not where you need to be, okay? And that goes for me, and I'm sure that goes for all of you who are watching that as well. The Lord says to be like him, to always be striving to be like him until the day we die, to get closer to being Christ-like. Okay? And many of us have stopped way back there. Or we were here and then we moved backwards. Okay? So these are the kinds of things that need to be addressed in the church, but they're not being addressed. And we get these messages and, they touch on this much because don't want to make anybody really uncomfortable, don't want anybody not to come back next Sunday. And people are like, oh, that was a good message. That was a good message. You didn't even just scrape the surface of what people need to know and what they need to learn. So I'm gonna tell y'all, Piercing the Darkness. This is the book you need to read. Piercing the Darkness. Oh gosh, what is the other one? Let me look on my bookshelf. Piercing the Darkness and This Present Darkness. Let's see, by Peretti. Okay, you need to read those. That's excellent start. That's where I like everyone to start. That is your foundation. When you are eating meat, when you're up here, spiritual meat, you want to check out Rebecca Brown. Okay, it's going to be all broken down for you.